Well, welcome back. This is video 3 in our series of helper videos for drawing your SketchUp shipping container house. All right, so to this point, we should have all of our walls drawn. We should have door openings created. And now we are ready to start putting in doors and windows. All right. The first step I would strongly recommend before you do this is to group all of these walls so we don't accidentally move something and make a mess out of our drawing. So to do that, let's just use our mouse and drag across everything we've drawn so far, and it'll all turn blue. Put our mouse in the middle of that area and we'll right click and we'll just go make group. And when we're done, we can click the select button to deselect it. Now, every time I select that, I'm selecting this whole piece so I can't accidentally move one wall, okay? Everything is kind of locked in place. Otherwise, if we accidentally grab a wall, it may twist or contort your shape a bit, and we don't want to do that after all the work that we've done. All right, so our next step we need to do is start to draw in our doors, okay? Doors, not too bad. We're going to use the arc tool and a rectangle tool, all right? Here's what I'm going to recommend that we do for doors to make it kind of simple. Grab the arc tool. We'll just use that top arc tool. I know I want my hinge on this side, so I'm going to just start right here. Start on the hinge side of your door. Draw from there to the other point of the door opening, and then just swing your arc so it's a quarter circle. Okay. Now, the other part should be pretty simple as well. We're going to go ahead and use our rectangle tool, drawing from right here up to the height of the door. We know that this door is a 2 foot 4 inch door. So I'm going to go 2 feet 4. So I'm going to go up 2 feet 4, and the thickness, if you remember we did this in class, the thickness of a door, we're going to draw that as 1.5 inches. So I'm going to move my mouse up to the length of that where the arc ends, and I'm just going to drag that out. Okay, so 2 foot 4, comma, and then we'll put in our other dimension as 1.5 inches. 1.5 inches. So if you look at my dimensions box in the lower right hand corner, it says 2 feet 4 inches, comma, 1.5 inches. If I hit enter, I've got my door drawn in place. And that's all you need to do for a door. That allows us that 2-inch space behind the door, gives the arc, kind of creates the opening. That's creating doors. Different size door. Grab our arc again, and I'm going to put my hinge point here again. So again, draw my line for the width of the door. Click, and then we'll just drag our arc up till it gets that right on that quarter circle. Grab a rectangle tool, draw it up to the length of your door. Draw it over so we have a 2 foot 4 and 1.5 inch, 2 foot 4 and 1 foot 5 inches. I did something wrong, didn't I? Oh, let's back up a step here. Good thing I show you these things to don't make my mistakes. So again, starting here, I made my door too small. It's a 2 foot 6 inch door. So be mindful of that. 2 foot 6, drag that out. 2 feet 6 inches, comma, 1.5 inches. That looks a little bit better. Typically on our bedrooms, we have a little bit wider door than we have on our bathrooms, okay? So that's that one. I've got a closet, and I want my door to swing this way, so I'll do the same thing. Draw my arc over, get my quarter circle, draw my rectangle, and how big is that door? 2 feet. So I want this to be 2 feet, comma, 1.5 inches. Double check your dimensions box before you hit enter. And I've got my door for that area. So doors should be pretty straightforward. as far as our traditional doors go. Windows. We need to place some windows in here as well. Believe it or not, I have a window in my bathroom. It's probably going to be shaded or frosted, something like that. But to draw a window, let's put in some dimension lines again. So our guidelines, I want my window to be 3 feet down from there. So 3 feet. And then I'm just going to draw a 2-foot window. Start there, 2 feet, and then the thickness of the wall. So 2 feet, comma, 4 inches. There is my window. Remember, when we draw windows, we have to put the pane of glass in there. So it's just a matter of your line tool. Take the pencil, zoom in so you can grab the center line, and right down there. Windows are just that easy. Zoom back out so you can kind of see what this is starting to look like. I'll throw one more window in to kind of show you what we're going to do. And my drawing has a sizable window here. So I'll put myself a guideline in. So from here down, I'm coming down 3. I think I'm going like 3 feet, 2 inches. That's where my guideline is, and I have a 4-foot window right here. Okay, so I'm going to drag that down 4 feet, comma, 4 inches for the thickness. Do the same thing with our line tool. If you're not zoomed in far enough, you can't quite get that center point. So I'm going to get the center point down to the other end. There is my 4-foot window. Okay. All right. So that is putting in your doors and windows. That's pretty straightforward, I think. I hope, anyways. One other door that we're going to put in is one that we don't have to draw this. There is actually, if you draw your, I have bifolds here, and I kind of planned this ahead of time. So my doors here, I'm going to use my component tool. I'm going to search the 3D warehouse. So remember how we search for things 2D, because we want a 2D representation of things because we're in the 2D world. I want a 2D bifold door. Hit enter, it's going to search for it. There's one. This is the one I planned for. It's a 36-inch plus some wall. So I'm going to click on that to select it, and it's going to drag that guy in. I need to pan a little bit though, so I'm going to place one here, and I'm going to zoom out a little bit. Turn my drawing tool off. I'm going to pan this guy up because I want that so I can see it a little bit better. Then I'm going to move him into place. Grab the corner is always my favorite. Grab that right up here, click it into place. There's my 3-foot bifold door. Now, how would I do it up here? Well, we have to do things just a little bit different. So let's grab our bifold door again. I'm going to pan myself down. Bifold door. I'll drag it in here, but notice it's backwards. Okay. So if we do that, when we pull it in, we can see that protractor. I can just rotate that 180 degrees. Now I've got my move tool live. Grab the corner. Drag it into place. I'm going to undo that because I didn't get it in the right spot. I want to make sure I get right to the correct corner. I am not getting it, so I'm going to select this one. I had to zoom in a little bit more so I got that to the right spot. I don't like that. I don't like that. I'm going to undo that, and let's move it again. I'm going to go to the center line. Otherwise, my door was recessed back too far. And you can kind of see your doors in there. So a little bit of planning as far as your openings go, and you can make your 3-foot bifold doors in there. So if you didn't get it perfect, that's all right. I'll get the idea. All right, so that is doors, placement of your doors. And I'll let you take a little bit of time then and draw your doors and get those into place. And I'll come back on I think we have 2 more videos, but the next one will be placing components. So thank you for watching this installment of our tutorials on making the SketchUp shipping container house, and I will see you on our next video. Thanks for watching.